Corin, did you want to do anything in the meantime, or?
Nope, I'm just riding.
Oh, you had your Hanoki, by the way, you had your owl looking around, right, or something?
Yeah, it's just, doing circles as it does.
Okay.
I mean, I'm looking around.
You both can make perception checks.
I thought you meant wasn't doing anything. Just kind of watching and riding.
21,
20.
21.
20 total for you?
Yep.
Alright. By the way, is there anything else you guys wish to do?
Nope, not for me.
Somebody feed those babies.
Mike can't do that if he's driving. So we asked Tarnum to do it. But
Does animal handling count for human animals?
no.
Are those babies even human?
Yeah.
One of them's an elf. One of them's a halfling.
Actually, can I is there time for me to do detect magic on on one of the babies?
I don't know what the third one was.
You can make or yeah, you can cast the detect magic if you want.
I might detect magic on the human baby.
Okay. You don't sense any magical presence.
No, that's a good sign. I'm gonna ask Avarice, if these things were like swallowed by hags and gestated or however that works, would they have a magical aura to them at all?
No.
Great.
It's more like a curse.
Okay. You don't have a detect good and evil spell, do you?
I do not. That is
Great.
a
Cleric thing.
more of a cleric thing, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what town's for. All right.
Alright, so as a couple more hours pass by, both Corin and the owl, it's getting about like 5 to 6. You guys see, or actually, this would be more the owl up in the air. You see um, it looks like a small little cabin. Some smoke is billowing out of the. Um, can't think of the name. Chimney. There you go. The house is on fire. All of it.
I wasn't sure there. Did you say the owl saw it, not me?
Yeah, because it's more like off in the distance.
All
He
right.
was like really high in the air.
All right. I'm gonna tell everybody the owl sees. It's not just a random house on fire.
It's not on fire, no. But there's smoke coming out of the chimney.
Oh, so I see a house.
Yep. It's like a little small cabin.
All right. I'm gonna tell you everybody I see a house. My owl does. I think we follow the owl and let's pull over and check it out.
All right.
I'm gonna ask Tarnum not to hurt any little old ladies inside the house.
Do we need to stop at the cabin?
Well, do we need more milk?
We've got the donkey.
Uh, that's true. Never mind then. So do you guys? Well, I guess it's a group decision. Do we want to stop or keep going?
We can. I don't care.
Tarnum, Avarice, Mike.
Uh, I'm Mike and I are indifferent.
Aver, Tarnum. I'm sorry.
Well, it sounds like everybody's indifferent, so I'm just going to go with the indifferent.
All right. Let's take the Mike approach and just keep on going and drink it.
All right. So, you guys continue down the general direction as Tarnum is kind of guiding you guys there.
Are we hitting the road yet?
At this point, let me actually check. Because you guys have about 10 more hours ish. 8 to 10 more hours. You guys would have, yes. You guys see the path that leads to Awesome.
What time is it?
About 8.
PM.
Yeah.
So we want to look for a place to stay then? Or push on?
My character thinks we could go maybe another hour before we stop.
I don't know if maybe we should just push on for the night.
Well, we can start looking to see if there's like a inn or large farm or something. Might.
All right. I
Put us
could
up.
have the owl look. Can I do a perception check for somewhere for us to spend the night?
Yes.
Okay. Are we still in grasslands?
You are, yes. You're kind of you see up ahead there's kind of a not dense forest, but you're kind of getting close to the edge of the grassland.
Owl got 13.
13. Can't really see much.
I'll keep an eye out too.
Okay. You can roll as
Tarnum,
well.
you want to see if you can see anything?
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Don't really see anything. I mean, you see a tree. Think you could stay there, maybe. My character would give it a shot, sure. No. My character sees nothing.
What about you, Tarnum?
What am I rolling? Perception.
Yeah.
12.
No, you get
guys are
advantage.
having a hard
isn't it?
time.
You said he's
Oh,
still
yeah,
in
it's in
grasslands.
grassland, yeah.
Still 12.
So none of you are really sure.
It's kind of funny how often you roll advantage and get the exact same number.
Not much of an advantage.
The rolls come out when they matter, though.
Yeah.
Most
of
roll
the
like a
time.
4 and a 6.
I roll a natural 20 on a history check.
I got a natural 20 on a perception that didn't do anything, so.
That history check made sense, though, because you had studied that swamp and everything, that area. You had maps and everything. So that was I think that was fitting for your character. I don't know.
Pretty much.
Well, I guess
Because we're not looking for it.
unless we see an inn on the side of the road on our way to Elsewin.
But yeah, you guys don't. I mean,
I guess a
Tarnum's
12 might
roll,
see something, yeah.
Tarnum's roll, you see like a decent place to stay for the night. I mean, it's not raining anymore, but you don't find any inns or anything like that.
Alright, well, I guess we can pull over.
Alright.
Set up camp for the night.
Okay. You guys gonna eat as well?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Who would like to watch first? I assume Hinoka's doing his usual alert spells around the entire
Warding
perimeter.
and techniques, yes. I also cast prestidigitation on the food to make it taste better.
Tastes a little bit better.
Hey, now, my food doesn't need that.
And
It
I
could
do
work
I do
too.
it to the milk as well.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we need more milk.
You should do this right next to the fire. Just a suggestion this time.
Alright, going for your animal handling.
22.
22. You managed to get how long has it been? Another 3 bottles worth.
Nice.
Good thing you're not speaking to the animal at this point.
Yeah, it's halfway to being domesticated at this point.
Well,
Yeah,
it
it
produces
seems to
plenty
not
of
be-
milk for the end, so
Doesn't seem
Good.
to be afraid of Tarnum anymore.
I'm sure we've
I'll
been
give
feeding
it
it fodder from our horses.
I'll give it a little pat on the head and give it a little half cuddle. You can't really cuddle a donkey easily. You know what I mean? Like, put its head in my arms or whatever.
Right. Scratch
Do I
between
have
the ears.
I do have a fondness for animals. That's why I have a pet dog, right? So
Yep.
give him some attention too for a while.
He barks happily.
That's cute. Your character also has a fondness for drugs.
All right. Corian makes you guys. Or Corian making everybody food as usual, or?
Yep.
Awesome. You guys get some pretty good food with a little bit better taste because of Hanok.
I prestigitate very well. Thank you very much.
I don't recommend
Corey,
that spell.
this food tastes even better than last time. What's your trick to it?
Special herbs and spices.
Ah. Mm-mm.
I'm okay with that.
Is this KFC, Korean fried chicken?
A little bit of donkey milk.
Donkey milk is pretty good.
Could have made up some butter from the donkey milk.
Yeah.
Doesn't take very long, so.
Well, we have in here a feast.
Sure, why not?
You know, I could go with a feast.
There's a spell for that.
Then it costs 1,000 gold.
Yeah. Heroes Feast.
Yep. Alright, so it does get close to about 10 o'clock. You're like crickets in the distance. Does anyone want to take the first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Awesome. Gonna roll perception.
Okay. Before the end of the watch, I'm going to cast an unseen servant just so it lasts an hour after I go to bed. Or 50 minutes.
I just want to point out how appropriate the donkey was.
So I rolled a 14, and Owly... Oh, God, that was like an 18, too. Get away from my dice. I rolled a 14, Owly rolled a 10.
I'm trying to curse your dice.
The alert spells are sent to a mental ping, by the way.
How far away are they? About like 20 feet around you, or?
It's about like 20 feet away from the center of the camp. So it'd be about like probably 50 feet out at the edge.
Okay. Throughout your 2 hours, you don't really see anything or hear anything. And your owl is doing a perimeter check as well.
All right, I'm gonna. Actually, can I be during this time? Can I do one thing?
You can, yeah.
Can I? Since everyone's asleep, I'm gonna try talking to the book again, just real quickly. Is it still giving me the silent treatment?
What are you trying to ask it, or?
I'm gonna say, "Are you done? Are you done being grumpy?"
It does not respond.
I'm gonna pretend to hold. I'm gonna hold it over the fire and pretend I'm gonna burn it. Does it respond to that?
It does not.
It
does not.
All right. I'm gonna put it back in my bag, and I'm gonna wake up Averis for the second watch.
Sweet. I will do my perception check. Wow, I rolled a 2.
Nice.
Good thing though, I don't see anything throughout my 2 hours. So I'll wake up. I'll wake up Corian.
Okay.
So you can go make your perception check.
24.
You too do not see anything for your 2 hours. Except Mike snoring right next to you.
10 midnight.
Is Mike attempting to cuddle up to Corian over there?
I'm gonna kick Mike awake. Tell him it's his watch now.
Oh.
Not like kick, but nudge him with my boot.
Is this like a cat kick or just a light kick?
Like a 10 feet kick?
No, this is like a roll him over with my foot, tell him it's time to take watch.
Alright. He gets up and he's gonna do a perception check. And with his perception, +2. He got 12, and he also does not see anything. You guys are left out. Yeah, he doesn't see anything. So he and actually was that the fourth watch or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So everyone else wakes up. It's about 6 or 7 in the morning. Corey once again makes you guys food.
Yep.
I'm just going to the donkey at this point. I don't need to be told.
It's used to this.
My divine
Sorry,
rolls
buddy.
for today are 13 and 11.
14, 11, okay.
13.
Oh, 13, okay.
I'm gonna say sorry, buddy. Happens to the best of us. But apparently now you've completely
They're gone now.
disappeared from existence.
They just vanish in thin air right before you're about to milk them.
23.
23. Yeah, you managed to get about overnight, I'd say about 1 3/4 worth.
I know, I'm just gonna
So
say
not
to the
struggling.
donkey, I'm sorry that this has to happen. It'll stop after today. We'll be back home and you can have a rest.
Except you're going to go into the inn to get milk, so it's just starting.
At least from us, it's going to stop.
This is your life now.
We'll look after you at the end, though. You and your young will be safe. I know it doesn't understand me. I'm just talking to it anyways.
You can make it understand you.
I could if I wanted to, but I'm always so supposed on that.
There, I redrew them
Is
at
that
the end.
is that a ritual or?
Only if you're a ritual caster.
Um,
Everyone else would have to make it a spell slot. I think I can do it as a ritual. But so it's crack it on. Anyone want to do anything
Pack up
on the
camp.
way there? All right. Did you get everything ready to go?
Yep. I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant to help Corian.
All right. How long does that take to cast?
10 minutes.
It wouldn't take 10 minutes to put the fire out.
As you're being casting, he's like already on his horse.
Yeah.
You can still cast it if you want to, but
Oh, yeah, definitely cast it. I'll say, just get in the wagon with me.
all right. It slowly walks to the wagon. Did you guys want to do anything else on the way there, or you guys are about like 6 hours away? Anyone?
Nope. Nothing I want to do.
Okay.
Nope.
So, you guys spend the next 6-ish hours walking down the path.
Oh, you know
and
what?
you guys-
I do want to say maybe when we get back, we all go to the watch commander with the babies and the scalps, and we tell him to summon the parents and the cleric.
Why don't we tell him to summon the parents and we all go to the chapel or cleric or whatever it is, wherever he's at.
That works too.
'Cause they may have there may be supplies that he needs that he can only have there.
That's true.
So
I didn't think about supplies.
I'm cool with that plan. Besides, I wanted the cleric to maybe look at this evil book and evil sword that we got.
But
Alright.
first, to the dead unicorn.
Of course.
How much ale is left in the barrel that I brought?
You glance inside, and how big was it?
It was a barrel. I believe no. Did I get a barrel for
I
him?
thought it was like 3 days worth. You bought
3 days
three
worth of-
something. I can't remember what they were.
I didn't buy a barrel. It's a size smaller than that.
Casks.
a keg.
I think it's like the keg or something. Hold on, I got it up right here. Um,
What's the half orc's name?
I don't think we've ever asked.
No, I thought we had. I didn't write it down.
Hog.
Yeah.
I bought a gallon of ale. I bought like 3 gallons of ale.
I need to drink through that now.
Yeah, it's about like 3/4 gone.
1, 2, 3, 4. We've been gone
So
for
are
like
we at the Dead Unicorn right now? Is that where we're at?
we've been gone for like 4 days. You don't think Mike would have drank through 3 gallons?
I think it would have done quite easily.
Oh, I thought you said like 3 days worth. 3 gallons. I mean that's. I think I mean that he probably could have finished that.
I mean that's like what, 4 pint glasses a day
It's,
over 4 days.
Right.
He does always have one in his hands, right?
he probably could have finished it. Yeah, I'd say it's. I could say it's empty. I guess.
It's a good thing we're getting.
Mike's got the shakes going into town.
Exactly.
Are we at the Dead Unicorn now, or?
Yeah, you guys arrived at the Eastern Gate, and you guys are let in, and you do arrive at the.
If the Iron Mine dude's out there, I'm gonna wave at him as we drive by.
He glances out the window and then he shuts his curtain.
Before he closes it, can I cast a spell?
So, what kind of spell?
I want to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
And I want to use Minor Illusion to make Corian seem very menacing when he waves at him, maybe with Minor Illusion plus Prestidigitation.
Okay. Like what kind of? I trying to make his face look scary, or like
Yeah, just like
claws
some
on his
Minor
hands or
Illusion to
something?
make his face look scary, and Prestidigitation to give him like a sinister glow, just for that moment.
All right. Gonna roll intimidation.
Well, this would be for Corian now, right?
I'm not intimidating him.
This is for your spells effect.
Let's see how intimidating it was. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I am intimidating to him, but I was just
Like
acknowledging his presence.
7.
Makes him look silly.
He basically rolls his eyes and shuts the curtains.
Oh, well,
You can
I tried.
pretty much see it's an illusion.
I like to cast Fireball. No, I'm just kidding.
Do I, now that we're at the Dead Unicorn, do I see the stable boy?
Yeah, you do. Right over here.
Oh no.
I'll go over to him. Hey, how you doing?
Fine.
Good. Is Holg in currently?
Yeah, he's in the inn.
Right, well, I'm gonna go in there. No, before you ask, I'm done with your ass. God.
Okay. He is not making eye contact with you.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, son. Yeah, kids these days. As bad as hobgoblins. So I'll go in here and let Holg know about our nice gift of this donkey and its young that we brought back for him to keep in the stables and milk. But now, it's very, very important that you do not kill it for meat. Averus would be very sad, and after all that we've done at this inn, I don't think that would be a good idea. Look after it, and you'll always have a supply of donkey's milk, which apparently is very useful for infants, so I have learned. So if you have any young that come in here from the town, there's only 3 residents that I know of that have children, but there's 3 customers already. You'll be able to serve them nice milk. They eat the same things as horses, so you shouldn't have a problem looking after them. We do need a name for it. I'm going to gesture to the group what potential name that we could come up with for this donkey and its young.
I don't know. I don't know if a good don't touch my milk. I I'm gonna give it the name in Celestial. I'm gonna propose a name in Celestial that means "Don't touch my milk."
That'd be quite a long phrase.
It's gonna be uh, "Don't
Well,
touch
then
my
again,
milk."
just say it very quickly.
This is the name. As I tell them, I say, this is the name in Celestial for "Don't touch my milk," which is "Don't touch my milk."
And also, sir, do you have any wood by chance?
Of
A
course.
small plank of wood.
Yeah. Of
I'm
course.
gonna get him to get that out, and I will attempt using my tools to carve this as best as I can into a sign that he can put outside, like fresh donkey's milk or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make
Because
a dexterity check.
where's Mike? While this?
Dexterity.
You're trying to fashion it right into a sign.
Yes. 22.
What to do? Takes you. I wouldn't say like hours, but it takes you a little while. You do manage to fashion some kind of.
I assume everyone
Wooden
else is
sign.
having drinks and stuff at this point, right?
There, I put a hole
Yeah.
in the end too.
What are we doing with these babies while we're just bringing them into the bar and drinking while he makes a sign?
Yeah.
I feel like we are the most irresponsible adults.
That's our
My
that's our half work there, wiping down the
We
glass.
can also, now that we've got them in the inn, we can also sort stuff out here and make sure that they're looked after. There's stuff in this inn.
Corian and I are watching over them.
Playing cards.
I am playing cards. I'm holding the baby with one hand and like playing cards with the other.
Your mouth as well, just to top off the British image scene that you've got going on there. Alright, what happens with my sign?
You fashion it and you can write whatever you want on it.
I was going to say fresh donkey's milk here, and then hand it over to him and say, now you can nail that up. I don't have a hammer on me currently. I can go get one should we need it, and you
I have
can
a
put that
hammer.
up outside, lure in more consumers.
Has it been 7 days since we left town?
No,
Before.
Been about 4 to 5.
Okay.
about 5, yeah.
2 more days before I can get my tiny hut spell in. Well, if that's done, should we go and take these babies back?
Yeah, we need to,
Well, you said you wanted to contact the captain of the watch, right?
well, that's where we gotta turn in the scalps, so we might as well head to
Yeah,
that guy.
we should probably do that.
So, I'll drop off my pack here, I guess, with Holg.
Okay.
I'm sure he can watch it for it. Thanks, Holg.
No problem.
And then we can head out to the castle.
I tipped him a gold piece for his time.
Actually, Corian, I'm kind of curious. And he says thank you, by the way. That's actually, gold piece is actually pretty generous for a bar. Go ahead and make, I guess, an intelligence check with advantage, or with your proficiency bonus, because I want to see if I beat you in cards.
18? Oh, no, 19? 2?
It was a landslide victory there, clearly.
I was going to feed him a bad roll, too, but...
Sat there eating the cards by the looks of it.
Well, total it's 4, but...
Is everybody coming with us, or is Mike staying behind to drink? Like, what's going on here?
I might come along, sure. For now. And we'll all go... Actually, yeah, no one's staying behind, right?
No, I want to... Yeah.
Okay.
No, I figured we'd all do this together. So
you guys all go find Gerald of the Captain Guard. One of the guards goes and fetches him, and he comes out, and he looks happy to see you guys again. What can I do for you?
G'day, Commander Gerald. We have returned. We have the 3 children. They were taken by hags. We have brought you 3 hag scalps. But being that they're hags, we think we might need a priest. So we would like to suggest that you inform the parents that they can meet us at the cathedral? Church? Whatever it is.
You can come along too, because I feel like you're going to be important here.
I assume he would want to come with us, yeah.
What's the payment for these 3 hag scalps that I've got here?
He's gonna try to remember that.
$9.50.
$9.50, he says.
Really? I seem to recall it was 1,000.
Actually, I'm gonna walk up to him and suggest that considering we brought back 3 children, that deserves probably a bit of an increase, doesn't it?
There were 3 hags. We didn't have to hunt down one thing. We had to hunt down 3 things and enter a hag lair.
So I'm gonna suggest that he should probably give us a bit of a raise.
Corian here, he nearly died. We fought giant black gelatinous globs. We fought hags. We fought the undead.
Oh, well, the DC is 18, but you rolled a 13.
He rubs his chin, and he's like, that's actually pretty reasonable.
You know you get good service when you hire discs, so...
You guys have not disappointed me yet. How about this? And the DC was about 5 off, is that right?
Oh, I didn't know the DC... Oh, does the DC matter for how good the spell is?
That's usually how I do it, like how effective.
Oh, then can I retcon that and feed you the 11 for an extra 2? I didn't think
the
either one of
11.
them mattered.
Yeah, it's okay. You can hand me the 11 then.
Yeah, so actually it's my spell save is 16, so it's 5 off with the 11.
Okay. So it was 950 originally.
And another hobgoblin band on the way back.
You guys seem to be hobgoblin slayers.
Oh, they're vermin, aren't they?
Can Lack and Tarnum try a persuasion check on top of my suggestion?
Sure. I'll give it to both Corian and Tarnum. You can make your own persuasion checks. No advantage though, but
17.
17.
That's very persuasive for me.
Mine was a 16.
16. He says he can't offer a lot because it's not in his authority, but he could probably manage another. He could probably bring it up to like 1550.
Who is the authority offhand?
The king.
Gosh, keep that in mind. Thank you.
I mean, that works.
That definitely
1550. What was that split down to each?
310.
Okay.
So everyone going to add 310. That bumps me up quite a lot.
Suggestion, man, it's a spell that keeps on giving.
I feel like this job was much harder than he originally thought it was going to be, so...
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys get your payment. Anything else you guys want to do?
Head to the
we need to go to the cathedral, don't we?
Deal with these babies.
Alright. So you guys it's not technically the cleric lives in his own house. He does not have a cathedral, sadly.
So there's no. What did we go to then? The first time we were here.
We never went to anything
You're
with the
thinking of
church.
you're thinking of the hippie druid priest from the other city or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the.
Trent.
this is
Yeah.
meant to be the biggest city, and it has nothing in it.
Yeah, it's not as good as you guys were hoping it to be.
It's just like a Dungeons and Dragons version of Milton Keynes.
Everything is overhyped in this game. That's our recurring theme.
You do notice though that a woman passes by with her baby and she sees the tiefling, and she looks pretty scared.
For goodness sake,
she
will
begins
you
running off.
stop screaming for crying out loud? We've just rescued 3 infants
She
from
begins running
hags,
faster.
and you're bothered about this tiefling here with red eyes and blue skin.
Mike pretends to eat one of the babies.
Can I cast fireball? Just kidding.
Oh, you people, bad as hobgoblins.
They never see tieflings ever.
No, they'd probably
Yeah.
never see a hermit either, but they don't scream at me. Nor a blink dog. They don't scream at that.
Only civilized places would have tieflings. I don't feel we've reached civilization yet.
These backwater country towns.
They claim there's a king here, but this doesn't seem like the kind of
King
place that
of-
a king would live.
Yeah, there's a castle here, but there's no cathedral. There's 3 houses.
Well, we haven't. Have we been to the castle yet? Is the castle actually a
Been
castle,
up
or
that
does-
way.
Or does the king just live in a house that comes out of that as well?
I've seen at least the castle because that's where the board was.
Yeah, I feel like there's way too many people here. There is a prison and a police station, but there seems to be very little residents here, which confuses me. Unless everybody lives in a high rise, then it's really like Milton Keynes.
Maybe this is like a conservative government that has gone crazy with throwing people in prison.
Possibly. So at this point, are we over at the cleric's house, I guess?
Yeah, I think you know the way there, so you could go there.
I do.
Yeah, you asked some guy on the street for or something. I can't
Oh.
remember.
Oh yeah, because we were looking for him because he might be a hag, right?
Right.
Yep.
So I guess I'm taking the lead here then, and I'm knocking on the door.
Okay. You knock on the door and the door opens and you see a human about your height.
I want Drostan to smell him, see if he's a hag.
I'm gonna make a this would be investigation.
I don't know what Drostan's investigation is. It's not very good,
It's his
evidently.
intelligence modifier.
Intelligence is +0, so we got a 4.
He is not sure.
You think he's a hag, boy? I bet he's a hag, isn't he? I bet he's a damn hag. And I pull out Firebrand and point it at him. Are you a hag?
I'm gonna try to diffuse the situation by casting Mage Hand and putting it between them and saying, "Can we calm down for a moment here, please?"
You're a hag.
I don't think so. I don't think I have.
I
What are
just
you doing?
killed 3 of your lot. It's no problem for me to kill a 4th. I've got 3 infants here that I've rescued from people like you.
I'm gonna turn to Averis and be like, "Can you do something about this?"
Tony, are you gonna stop?
He's a hag.
I mean, he's probably not. How about we talk to him and see if he can do anything about the babies first before we do anything?
I don't want to leave babies with... He might be a hag.
You know what? Touching him breaks his illusion. Shake his hand.
I put my hand out to him.
He has a human hand.
We're suspicious of you.
When I grabbed that other
Anyways.
hag, right, she turned from girl to
Yeah.
hag, so
Your
touching him,
hand passed through the form that was her own. You actually
Right.
felt part of like cloth that wasn't there.
right. So touching his hand definitely would have broke the illusion if he was a hag. I think.
Yeah,
So,
he
Commander
doesn't
Gerald,
doesn't appear to be a hag.
did you summon the parents, Commander Gerald?
I have not, but I can go do that now.
Oh, we asked you to do that when we were back at the keep.
I forgot.
Are you a hag? They're all hags.
Well, aren't hags women?
There's no need to get sexist about it.
That seems close to racism.
Well, the 3 we killed were all women.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna enter. So 3 are proportionate of every hag ever.
Well, if they can only procreate by eating babies and then giving birth to new babies.
That's a worse form of evolution, by the way.
Well, they're
You
not.
are an intelligent man, Mr. Corian.
They're fae folk, which is all weird, anyways. I mean, look at Drosten, right? He's fae. What other dog do you see that can teleport around? That's kind of weird.
Are you calling my dog weird?
A little bit.
Are you calling his dog a hack?
Ugh.
Are you calling my dog a damn hag?
No, I said he was fae.
And you calling him weird?
A little bit.
I think he's a cute dog.
Averus?
I didn't say there was anything wrong with him. I just said it's a little weird.
You said he was weird.
Compared to a normal dog, being able to teleport could be considered weird.
Can I cast minor illusion? As sleight of hand.
Yeah, you can make a sleight of hand check.
I'm gonna try to make Drostan look slightly haggish.
Okay.
Oh man, I don't know if anyone's paying attention to me in this argument, but I did not do well with the sleight of hand check. 4. Like, oh no, he looks like a hag.
Drostan!
Based on passive perception, you guys see Hinoke moving his hands, and I think whispering as well. I think it's a verbal component as well.
Yeah.
And
what did you do?
And
What did you do, Gnome?
I'm just snickering. I'm like, I couldn't resist. And then I cancel the illusion.
Put my sword to his neck. What did you do to my dog?
It was just an illusion. It's all good. And I snap my fingers and the illusion stops. Not everything's a hag, man. I know I'd appreciate if you removed the sword from my throat.
I know a lot about hags.
You do know a lot about hags, don't you, Averus?
Could turn to the priest and say, so we got these 3 babies. Which may have been...
Did you remove your sword from my throat, by the way?
I'll pull it back.
Which may have been hagified. I don't know what the term is for it. We wonder if you can check them out.
But made like you.
Averus, what's the term for when a hag eats a baby?
Hagification.
Consumption.
Consumption? Isn't that a coughing disease? Like,
yeah, babies do get that.
Is that like tuberculosis?
Yes.
Exactly. The equivalent of tuberculosis.
So we need to use a healing spell?
Or,
so, Mr. Clare,
I believe Averus said it was like a curse, so he needs to cure curse.
Yeah, can you decurse these babies?
I can, actually.
Excellent. 3 rounds of decursing babies, please.
All right. He says, I mean, it's a pretty high-level spell. I could do like 2 right now.
Could he like sense evil and see if they've been cursed? I mean, we don't know that they actually went through the ritual.
He actually has that spell. Let me look up the specifics.
Would he detect evil across like everybody in the room, like notebook?
Yes.
Like that?
Let me see.
Or Tarnum's sword.
Yeah. Is it just on the specific target?
Well, we're not hags. I'm not worried about the evil in us.
Well, I'm just asking if he'd be able to detect that.
My character is lawful good. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
nobody
we're wandering
believes that.
around with a bunch of bad equipment. Like,
Yeah,
just walk it evil.
I haven't attuned to my book yet, okay?
All right. He is going to cast Detect Evil and Good. And it's a 30-foot radius around him.
Oh,
So he feels the presence from all of the babies. He also
Aw.
feels it from Hanok and from Tarnum.
I'm gonna.
And he's going to mention this.
Yeah, I got this magic cursed book here in our little adventure. I haven't figured out what to do with it. I got an evil voice trying to make me do a deal, but I'm not stupid enough to take it. Is there a way to unlock the knowledge or decursify this book without having to agree to some stupid demon's deal?
He's going to take it. He says, if you offer a small amount of payment, I could identify this for you.
What's the small amount of payment?
Let's say about 5 gold.
5 gold? That's worth it.
I know some people do it for higher prices, but
We did save 3 babies.
I try to be more nice about my spell casting since I can't do it every single day.
All right, I gave him 5 gold, and I marked it for my sheet.
All right.
he told me that he detects evil in me.
He did. But he's going to do the book first.
Okay.
Let me just look up the specifics of the spell, see if he can do it.
Before I hand over the book, I'm going to tell the book that it's in for it now.
All right. So he clasps onto the book, and even before casting the spell, he kind of shudders from touching it. But he casts the spell, Identify, and he takes some time to study it. And he mentions to you that you should not waste your time with this. The knowledge that it possesses is cursed, and this seems to be some sort of devil speaking through this book.
All right. Well, that's what I kind of thought. I'm going to ask for the book back for a moment so I can properly dispose of it.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on the ground away from us, and I'm going to cast. Before I do, I'm going to tell the book, "Nice try, buddy."
You're gonna.
I'm going to
You're
cast.
going to let the spirit inside it free?
You're gonna free it from the book.
Well, I thought burning it wouldn't let it out. I have to agree to
let
the
the priest
favor.
banish it.
I wanted to burn it. I'm going to ask the priest if it's okay if I burn, or does he need to dispose of it?
I could get rid of it for you.
Yeah, but would doing a firebolt free it?
Probably not. Or, sorry, it could. That's what I meant.
All right. I'm going to hand him the book and say, take care of this for me, why don't you?
We'll do that for you.
I'm going to turn to Tarnum and say, you want to let him check out your magic sword?
So,
No. I don't have a magic sword.
I'm sorry, magic dagger.
I don't have a magic dagger either.
What the heck is the thing? The thing that we got in the pool with the blood and the cutting and the evil. He literally just told us that you have it on you, buddy. We know you have it. I gave it to you. I remember this happening.
Yeah. I really do not want that checked.
he steps up to you. Please, this is for your own safety.
What do you want from me?
I just want to look at them.
Look at what? Them?
Yeah, I sense 2 presences on your body.
2?
Yes.
Wait, what other cursed item does he have?
He casts detect good and evil.
I'm kind of in a no-win situation here, aren't I?
Oh, because he's got the sword that's good and the dagger that's evil. Yes.
Would you let me look at them?
I hand him the sword first, the firebrand sword.
It seems like a perfect combo for a dual-wielding neutral.
Exactly. He's going to use Identify on this. Spends about a minute or two glancing at it.
What are you doing to my sword?
I'm just inspecting it.
I believe he's looking at it.
And you see him, he's muttering incantations, and he's kind of feeling the sword. He
What are
says,
you doing to it?
He says this is blessed by Pelor, a lawful good deity. However, it does have a minor curse on it.
Whoa, this thing was cursed?
It has a minor curse
Huh.
to provide some malicious intentions. Where did you find this?
Where did we find that?
In an
It was in a
ant
goblin
pit.
Yeah, it was in a goblin cave.
Goblin
with
cave. Ant cave.
Huh. Can you
Yeah.
remove the curse?
He can. For
What's the
first off,
curse inflict? What's it been doing to me?
minor. Every now and then you'll get some kind of malicious intent, but I can remove this.
Malicious intent.
You did just put a sword to my neck a minute ago for messing with your dog with a silly little illusion.
By the way, may I get a small fee for identifying it as well?
Oh, you would, wouldn't you?
What's the fee for the another 5 gold?
Yes.
With
I don't
the,
have
with
this
the cost
does
of
drain. And the removes curse. That's a third. I could do that for 15.
You're joking. I didn't even want it identified in the first place.
so 20 gold to remove the curse.
And yes,
Hmm.
my
I'll
character
handle-
will step up and pay for that.
I can't understand. I've not had any malicious intentions, though. What are you laughing at?
I still remember breaking you out of jail for killing a homeless dude.
Wow.
So he casts remove curse, and you feel kind of like a heavy weight has been lifted off you. You're aware of some of the actions that you have done, even though you're true neutral. You know that some of them were not your, kind of like not really who you are, I guess.
Oh, God. I killed somebody. I pulled a stable boy down in the street.
Shoved meat
I
in his
pushed an
pockets.
old lady over. I did a lot of bad things.
Yeah, what's funny about that is you were cursed. Hanoke did it for fun.
Hey, I didn't push over a little old lady.
You were part of it.
I was not part of it.
You were there.
I was there, and so were you.
Yeah, but I
I
wasn't.
tried to burgle
wasn't-
Brenson's house.
I think I saw Hanoke actually push the door open. I think that's what happened.
I remember he was casting an illusionary cane. I know that he was part of the investigation.
Did you curse my sword?
I don't have that power.
You tell me how good of a wizard you are.
I'm gonna mark
Yeah,
off
but
20 gold, by the way.
Yeah, but that's a warlock thing.
I believe Averis also saw him steal from the stable boy.
Yep.
I stole, but we first of all, that was both of us, so don't even try to pin that one on me.
Yeah, but that's
And
kind
second
of my
of all-
thing to do. I'm okay with it.
And second of all, we stole back the gold that Tarnum and his absurdity gave him for no reason.
I gave him gold.
Yeah, after
Listen,
you
he
killed the horse.
didn't. Hey, listen, he didn't detect evil on me, only on that book. So clearly, I'm not evil.
He's not gonna mention. By the way, there is one more item in your possession.
Oh yeah, we almost forgot about the dagger.
I think about it long and hard before attempting to give it to him, I guess.
Well, let's let him see if it's cursed.
I mean, you don't want to kill Averis, do you?
You trying to hand over the dagger?
Yeah.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I mean, just because it's Just because it's evil doesn't mean it's cursed.
Ooh, 4.
You can't let go of this dagger.
No, you can't have it.
Oh,
Fine.
well, clearly it's cursed. Well,
Give me my sword back.
Avarice, if
You
you
can't do
would
this
do the
one.
honors of restraining your buddy here.
I'm sorry, Tarnum. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah. 10.
The DC was 16. You are currently paralyzed.
Oh, you paralyzed me. I thought this was the dagger.
I'm gonna then try and take the dagger from you.
Well,
And
I
I'm
can't resist, can I?
After 6 seconds, I believe you can.
But you
But
got it out. And
the dagger is currently out of your hand, so yeah. I'm gonna hand it over to the cleric. And I hand him another 5 gold to identify it. And he's going to...
Now, Tarnum can do a saving throw now, right?
He can, yeah.
Saving throw for what?
Wisdom saving throw to see if you break from the hold person spell.
If he breaks free, I want to trigger an action.
18.
You do break free.
If he goes to start to move, you take the sword back. I want to do an action.
Okay. Are you trying to do anything, Tarnum? You see the cleric in front
I've
of you
kind of
holding
lost the
dagger.
battle at this point, haven't I?
Yes. Well, up to you, I guess. He is, though, gonna...
There's no point pursuing it, because I'm just going to get stopped anyway, so I'll save us all some time.
He is going to try and cast Identify. And he's going to spend about another minute or two inspecting it. He says, this dagger is cursed, and it is currently bound to Tarnum.
I'm going to turn to him and be like, you attuned to that thing?
You carried on multiple conversations with an evil book, so...
Yeah, but I didn't attune to the evil book.
Can you
There's a
attune to an
difference.
evil book?
I wouldn't have attuned to the book.
So what happens now? Do I get it back?
I can remove the curse.
What happens to it then? Does it just become a regular dagger?
Yes.
Then why would I want that?
Because this thing is very bad for your health.
What does
Well,
the
I'll
thing
take
do?
my chances with it if it's all the
Hold
same.
on. What does this thing do?
If you hold it for long enough, it begins tormenting you in your sleep. And if your willpower isn't strong enough, you begin craving blood.
Sheesh. You want to keep this thing?
I'll take my chances with it.
I ain't going to be in a party with you if you're craving blood, especially if it's gnome blood.
Nobody asked either you to stay or me to stay, so...
I
He
don't
says
have a
that
problem with it.
this thing will do you lots more harm.
Well, just like the sword that you've just removed, because that was doing me a lot of harm.
Well, clearly you just had a moment of clarity after he removed the curse. I'm going to give him 20 gold and ask him to remove the curse. For 15.
Yeah, it's a 15, yeah. He mentions that it'll help you out, Tarnum, and he casts Remove Curse. In similarly, but not as much as before, but you do feel a little bit of weight come off of you from attuning to it. And you kind of recognize that this was a good idea. While the dagger did have a decent attack, you know that all along it was a good idea to remove the curse that was trapping you. And he asks if you guys have anything else you guys request from him. He can cast the restoration on 2 of them. Unless
Well,
you
at
guys
this
have anything
point,
else.
has the captain come back with the parents?
Yeah, it's been, because the identify takes a couple minutes, so it would have been. So the parents come by and they see their children and they look really happy to see them. That one that tried to give you gold is trying to give you 10 gold again.
I give back the book of poetry to the one father who I took it from or asked for it. I tell him that I was very disappointed in his poetry. 2 out of 10.
He says, "This is really good poetry. You just have no taste. But I forgive you because you saved my daughter."
I'm gonna tell him that I have better taste than he does, and tell him you're welcome.
Yeah, okay. It's fine.
So, Commander
Thank you,
Gerald, did you let them know what the issue is?
I did.
All right. Then I guess we can hand over the babies. They can deal with the priest.
Okay. He casts Greater on 2 of them. And he says to the third parent just to bring it back tomorrow. And he will take care of it. And he looks to you guys and asks if you guys need anything else. He hands back over the dagger and sword. And actually not the book though. And he asks if you guys need anything else.
I'm gonna ask him if he has any books on celestials, any rare books or knowledge of rare books, lore.
Not really. Don't really keep books around here. You can probably find some in some local city or something like that. Not this city though. There's no bookstores here.
Obviously not this city.
Obviously not the city. I'm gonna ask him where the nearest city is that would have a library.
Orthon.
All right.
Did that have a library?
Actually, no, it had a bookstore. Sorry. As for a library, he says there's one in. There's probably one in like it's like a gnome city to the north, and then there's
I'm just gonna
Marfall to
sigh
the
and
west.
say, never mind.
We don't keep libraries here.
New Whistleton. Or Marfall, you said?
There's one there too, yeah.
Yeah, Marfall's a long way away. I would like to know if he has any idea about these 3 vials of blessed water I have.
Okay. He's gonna look at them.
Because I have it written down as 3 vials of blessed water of some kind.
He actually knows what these are. This is holy water. He mentions it does additional damage, I believe, to undead creatures, or at least some undead.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's basically just blessed water.
All right. Thanks.
I have one other thing for him to look at.
Yep.
I found a potion of healing that was probably fake. It was the one that was in the chest. I'd like him to look at it and tell me if he thinks it's cursed or something.
He glances at it, and he says, "This is a potion of healing. It's actually greater healing. But there's no negative side effects or anything like that.
Huh. It was just sitting in a chest. That's weird.
Like most of the other healing potions we picked up.
Yeah, it just seemed weird in the hag cave. Alright. I'll mark it in my thing.
Alright, anything else?
Not with the priest.
Alright. I was thinking it was about getting close to time anyway, so.
Oh, what's his name?
Pierre.
Pierre?
Yep.
What kind of priest is he?
Like, what do you mean, like who he worships?
Yeah.
He actually worships Pelor. The one that is Tarnum's sword.
How do you spell that? Okay, that's what I wrote down. What was his name? Oh, Pierre.
Yep.
Alright, I guess we'll go back to the inn and that'll be it for today.
I'd like to talk to Commander
no.
Gerald.
Okay. What's
And
fantastic?
ask him if he had another job for us.
Not currently, but I'll let you know if I do.
Alright, we'll check again at a later time then. Well, thank you for his time.
He thanks you too for clearing the entire board.
That's what we do.
I assume you guys.
Oh, there's one other thing. Can I go to the equipment shop and ask if they're willing to buy any more armor?
Patricia says in about a day or two, because she said it like a week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, that's it then.
I would like to swing by the general store
Anything you want?
and ask if they knew anything about getting magic artifacts commissioned.
Such as anything in particular?
Night vision goggles? Or something along those lines.
Could be possible. Might take a while. I could request it for you.
Alright, so what are we talking?
Depends. It's I believe it's Night Vision's second level spell. She says maybe like 900 gold. 900, 2,000. Probably about 900.
Okay.
And it would take a while to get here.
Could I give her half now, half when they come in?
Make a persuasion check.
That never goes good for me. Oh, R20. Whatever.
She says deal.
Alright.
And she takes half.
I will give her 900.
Yeah, so make it 450 for now.
Alright.
And
How long does she expect?
I'd say about a week.
A week? Wow. I wasn't expecting it that fast. Alright.
I mean, it's not the highest spell, but it does still take a while to make. Or if they already have it, they can just bring
That's
it here.
true.
So, anything else?
No, thank you. That will be all. And then I will head back to the inn and join everybody else.
No problem. See you in a week.
Alright.
Alright. Before we end, is there anything in particular you guys wish to do? I know Mike will probably get a drink or something. I'll be petting the donkeys.
I put them in the stables for you.
I will go all the way. I'll run there.
I think that wraps it up for me.
Awesome. Karnam, Hanok, any of you want to do anything? Want to pet Trostan or something?
Sure.